Imagine you jump off a building. For 3 seconds, everyone screams. Then the screen goes black, and 5 minutes later, you wake up in your bedroom. Same memories, same body, same you. Except now, your phone has one notification: respawn successful. At first, humanity thinks we've beaten death, but we didn't beat death. We made it convenient. The first week would be chaos. People would test it immediately. Some guy named Tyler would livestream himself getting hit by a train just to prove it works. The video gets 12 billion views. Governments beg people to stop. Nobody stops. Suddenly, death is no longer the end. It's a loading screen. But then comes the first horrible discovery. You don't respawn where you died. You respawn at your home point, and if you never set one, you respawn at the last place you felt safe. For some people, that's their childhood bedroom. For others, it's an ex's apartment. For millions of soldiers, prisoners, and refugees, it's nowhere good. Then the economy collapses. Life insurance companies vanish overnight. Hospitals empty out. Then overload again when people realize respawning doesn't cure everything. Cancer? Still there. Debt? Still there. Your boss? Unfortunately, still there. Respawning only resets physical damage from the death event. So if you die from falling, you wake up healed. But if you die because your organs failed, you come back with the same failing organs, which means rich people immediately start buying better respawn tech. Private clinics offer clean respawns. Luxury bunkers become human save points. The poor respawn wherever the system last recorded them. The rich respawn in marble rooms with electrolyte IVs and memory therapy. Death becomes free. Good death becomes expensive. Then crime evolves. Murder is no longer murder. It becomes forced relocation. If someone kills you, they're not ending your life. They're sending you back. Governments invent a new charge: unauthorized respawn triggering. Prisons change too. You can't execute anyone anymore. They'll just come back. So the worst punishment becomes trapping someone in a loop, a cell where every respawn point is inside the prison. You die. You wake up, still in prison, forever. Then religion explodes. Some people say respawning proves there is no soul. Others say it proves the soul is being copied. A new cult appears called the First Death Church. They believe your first life was the only real one. Every respawn after that, just a duplicate pretending to be you. And honestly, they might have a point. Because after your 100th respawn, something starts changing. Not your body, your mind. Memories get blurry around the edges. People forget names, then faces, then why they were scared of death in the first place. The ultra-rich hire continuity coaches to remind them who they are. Couples add respawn clauses to marriage contracts. Parents panic when children respawn too many times before age 10. And then comes the second discovery. There's a limit. Nobody knows the exact number. Some people disappear after 43 deaths. Some after 900. One woman respawns 3,212 times and becomes a global celebrity. Then one day, she dies on camera. Everyone waits. 5 minutes pass. 10. An hour. Nothing. For the first time in decades, the world remembers what death feels like. Real death. No loading screen. No bedroom. No notification. Just absence. And that's when humanity changes again. Respawns become currency. Your remaining lives are the most valuable thing you own. People stop asking, "How old are you?" They ask, "How many deaths do you have left?" Dating apps add respawn counts. Jobs require respawn history. Insurance comes back, but worse. If you have too many deaths, you're considered unstable. If you have too few, you're considered inexperienced. Extreme sports become rites of passage. Wars become endless. And assassins don't kill presidents anymore. They kill their respawn servers. Because yes, eventually someone finds the infrastructure. The respawn system isn't magic. It's not heaven. It's a machine buried under Antarctica. Older than civilization. Older than humans. And when scientists finally open it, they find billions of names already stored inside. Not just people alive today. Everyone. Every human who ever lived. The machine wasn't invented for us. It was waiting for us. Then a final message appears on every screen on Earth. Tutorial complete. Multiplayer enabled. And across the night sky, new respawn points begin activating. On the Moon, on Mars, around Jupiter. Humanity didn't become immortal. We unlocked the lobby, and whatever built the system, it just invited us to the real game. So if humans could respawn, death wouldn't disappear. It would become a mechanic, a status symbol, a punishment, a religion, a weapon. And maybe, just maybe, the scariest part wouldn't be dying. It would be realizing we were never playing alone.